Hello, today we are solving May 2019 IAL Unit 1 paper. Question number 5. Expandit is a retailer. In the year ended 30th April 2019, Expandit had two stores in Eastville and Northern. So the following information was available for the year ended 30th April 2019. The statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income for the year ended 30th April 2019 is given below for Eastville and Northern. And for the following year ended 30th April 2020, Expandit will open a third store called Western. So this is a for information they have given, and towards that they have given other information. So let's see at the first part of the question. It's a theory. Explain the difference between a semi-fixed overhead and a semi-variable overhead. Okay, semi-fixed overhead and semi-variable overhead. So here let's see what is a semi-fixed overhead. Is semi-fixed, it will contain a fixed element up to a certain point, okay, and then it will remain, it will increase, it will rise, and then it will remain fixed for further level of production. Okay, so the thing is, it will for example, let's take the salaries of the supervisor. It's a cost to the company. A factory will hire one supervisor for every 50 workers. Let's assume that. Then the salary cost, okay, at a salary cost of £1000. If the salary has 1 to 50 workers, no matter what, they will need only one supervisor. So the salary cost will always be £1000. But if the production increases and they hire more number of workers, 51 to 100, then it will need two supervisors. So the salary cost is 2000. So the cost remains fixed, okay, up to a certain level of activity, and then it will jump in steps as the production of the scale increases. So this is what is a semi-fixed cost. If you observe here, total overheads will cost 30,000, okay, 30,000 pounds per month, plus 10,000 for each additional 200,000 of the revenue, and above 400,000 up to the total revenue of being 1 million pounds. The overheads will be divided equally. So there is a fixed cost, and this cost suddenly increases, okay, additional cost of 10,000 for every increase in revenue. That's what, for every increase in the worker, okay, you will have to add more salary cost to the supervisor. So in this example, okay, we will learn this is a semi-fixed cost. Okay, this is a type of semi-fixed cost. Then what is a semi-variable cost? Semi-variable cost, okay, it contains a fixed element and it does not vary with the output, and a variable output which varies directly proportionally with the level of output. So it has a fixed component and a variable component. For example, electricity bill, it will have a fixed charge no matter how much you use or the machines or not for production. Okay, you will have to pay $100, okay, 100 pounds. Okay, let's assume this is pounds, so let's write it as, okay, so it is able to charge 100 pounds. Okay, now let's assume that in addition, if you are consuming certain units of machines for production, okay, then it is going to charge 0.1 per kilowatt hour of the electricity used. If you use for 1000 hours, okay, you will have to multiply 1000 units, then you will have to multiply 0.10 into 1000. So it has a fixed component plus a variable component which varies with the amount of usage. Okay, so in this example given here, we can see that advertising will be 5,000 per store plus 2% of the revenue of that store. So this is going to change with the output. One is a fixed component, but then it increases, there is a variable component also. So this is a type of semi-variable cost in this example. Okay, semi-variable cost. So you have a semi-fixed cost and a semi-variable cost. Okay, so here we can see it is 30,000 and then probably it will become plus for 10,000. Okay, depending on the revenue, what is the increase, okay, it will happen. So but it will remain fixed up to a certain value and then again it will start increasing. That is what is the fixed cost. Okay, that is how you calculate. Whereas variable cost, it has a fixed component plus a variable component which is dependent on the output.